Am I pretty?
Am I pretty?
Sonic?
Sonic, do you like me?
Sonic?
Do you like the way I walk, Sonic?
Do you like Latinas, Sonic?
Do you like... I heard you like Latinas. I'm not really a Latina, but like...
I'll kill you.
I would just love to be a Latina for you, Sonic.
Como se dice margarita?
I don't
Como
know.
se
This
dice
is,
margarita, Sonic?
is this bad?
It is really bad.
It's
Why
not
did we do
good.
that? I'm putting
I don't
that
know.
in.
That's,
It's staying in the video.
how bold of you.
Sonic?
Oh, wait.
I really like Latinas, Sonic, too. Huh?
Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. This is
What are
a
you talking
voice.
about? What are you talking about, Danny?
Dude, I did that to my boss once and he got free. He was just like, never do that again.
After you did that to me, I go. That's my response to that.
The only thing I can think of is my neighbors hearing that at like 11 p.m.
The fucking clown bullshit's happening.
Every day's the same. Same place, different day. I really miss Sonic. Oh my god. What if I just talk like this for the rest of the Let's Play?
It's too good.
It's a little good.
That's too.
Oh my god.
This is the consequence of being around white girls all day at work.
Fuck.
That one I'll have to cut out.
I mean, to be fair, we are making content for a very
We are making content for a very diverse audience of mostly men and mostly our friends.
because we're sharing it.
That's true.
Hey, you know, like 48%
Whoa,
gamers are
why did
women.
she do that?
Because this CGI cutscene that we're
She
about to see.
pog-faced right there. She was like,
Look at Eggman's
we,
big.
we have to make a graphic of Amy going like,
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
okay, graphic, Amy, pog-face pointing,
Yes.
Zach, wow, at the ship.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish...
Great.
I wish I was like a better artist so that I could just draw that in like 2 hours.
You can do it. I mean, I could, if you want, I could do it.
No, I mean, but it'd be funny. Okay, like, man, okay, it would be cool if we found a Sonic artist that we could just pay to do it. I would so pay to have like really good art of that stuff.
I can draw it.
I mean, I could do it too, but I'm lazy, and also I don't have time, and I suck.
Oh. I can do it. Don't worry.
Damn, they killed the bird.
Oh fuck. Okay, sorry.
What happened?
When you heard that
Yeah,
Bowser
yeah.
hitting the ground, it made the controller rumble, and it was on my crotch. And
Oh.
it scared me.
Wow.
It actually frightened me. I thought I was under attack. Oh no!
Not the sensitive area.
Do it again. It frightened me. I don't think I've been frightened like that in a minute. This is very. Every character thinks they're the protag and they speak out loud for like 3 minutes.
I should start doing that in real life. Just go to work. Man, this video sure is difficult to edit.
To edit.
Edit. Edit.
You should just speak to random objects too.
Yeah.
Burger shop.
Pencil, you sure are dull today.
Have you seen the pencil sharpener? All right.
Ask us the pencil. Oh, no. I'm tired. I don't want to go in there again. Not again. Whoa, she's got the hammer. Whoa,
She's got like a little, when she runs fast enough, if you hit the
She does the Mario like triple jump thing.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to remember if she can do other. So when you attack, what the fuck? Oh, that was Cream.
Oh, really?
The game, yeah.
Oh, and there she is.
Yeah.
Spoilers. She's not even in this story.
No, she's not.
There she is. She lives in Station Square. And
Oh.
bam.
I almost got ran over by this
Ah.
fucking idiot.
Get out of the way, little girl.
Sorry, I just didn't realize I was in the middle of the road.
You're really good at that. I don't know what to do about that. Also,
It is fun how my voice can go from, yeah, so we're going to be playing Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh my god, I just love playing Sonic Adventure.
if your girlfriend's ever like, what do you think about this? And be like, oh yeah, I really love
I
that.
just really love that dress
so
on
good.
you.
Oh my god.
It looks so great.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Wow. I don't know if I can. That was my genuine.
I should just buy her a dress like that.
You're gonna. Oh my god.
she literally broke the fourth wall and was like my hero.
Yeah.
Academia.
That Deadpool came in and grabbed the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to run faster to catch Sonic.
Her legs are clipping through her dress. Dude, there's...
Amy. My heart fluttered. I
I'm-
can't let her know that I like her.
I'm shy about girls.
I'm shy. What are you, stupid girl? Get away from me.
I'm gonna do parkour, see ya.
He just starts breakdancing.
Yeah, you just sweat it out or something.
She can't talk to me if I can't hear her.
Sonic, you I don't know if we're supposed to be like, oh how funny, oh how cute. I don't know what we're supposed to think.
I don't know, yeah.
Look at him run from a woman.
Dude, this spawned ships. People are like, wow, so kawaii desune.
Sonic running from Amy is me moving away from you when you do that woman voice or whatever.
Come on, Danny. It's really not that serious.
I gotta get out of here. I need to leave this room right now.
The whole Let's Play for the Amy story was me just doing this voice.
This is not scripted. I did not think that an Amy playthrough would be going like, where the fuck do I go? Actually, no. Really? Is that your phone?
No.
Okay.
Wait, where's my phone?
My phone. It's right there.
I'm gonna call somebody.
Amy, I gotta find my phone.
I'm calling Amy right now.
Amy.
Amy.
Okay, so this bird's following me. Sonic ran away. I think I need to go to Twinkle Park
Okay.
because then she's like, "Oh, couples getting free." And he's like,
and there's Sonic, yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to follow Sonic around.
I'm just trying to.
She should just really hit him over the head with the hammer and like she just like caveman's like unga boongas him with the hammer.
You'll be thrilled to know that she actually ends up doing that.
And then she
later.
drags him into her cave. Just like caveman.
There's a. Did you ever beat Sonic Rush?
No.
Oh man.
No, I did not beat
So
that. I still have it actually. Your copy of it right here. I have well, Bravely Default was that you gave me Bravely Default too. Yeah, that's
honestly,
yours.
man.
All of those are yours. They're still here. You want them? They're here.
I should take them. Actually.
You should, because then
I would forget. And
you
then
will forget, and then it'll be three
another
more years.
3 years.
Another 3 years.
It'll
be just like Lightyear.
Did you end up watching it? Wait, did you end up watching it?
Did you skip the cutscene?
I think I did.
I don't think you did. I think it was just a janky transition because she did run off screen. I did end up finishing it. Yeah, I did.
Okay, why don't we? Can we talk about that?
We can talk about Lightyear while we do the stage. Why
Absolutely.
not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spoilers for Lightyear.
Yeah.
The Pixar film.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it,
Yep.
skip to. I guess I
You'll
can
put it. We'll put it
I'll put a
later. Yeah,
timestamp
put it
in the
later, put it
video
later, put it
if you
later.
care. I doubt you
my
will,
goodness.
but I'll do that because I care about preserving people's
Cinematic experience.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
So, you really like Buzz Lightyear Toy Story?
yeah, I
like
did when I was younger. Buzz
Yeah.
Lightyear was dope. I had a little Buzz Lightyear toy. I liked Buzz Lightyear. I liked Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, the animated 2D movie.
Yeah, that kicked ass.
I played Toy Story 2, the video game, where you play as Buzz Lightyear himself
I had
on
that
PC
too.
on Windows 98.
I had it on 64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have a console, so I played on PC. I was an OG PC gamer. What is that monkey doing? Hello? He was just like in a circle going,
He was raving or something.
he was rabid.
So sorry. I guess I should have mentioned that green trash can robot is trying to kidnap you all the time.
Oh, nice.
And so like it's kind of like a keep away game, and we're in a fun house. So it's kind of
Dear God.
you're just constantly, and that's the one that I was like that would be Quagmire because he's always
Yeah,
chasing
Giggity.
Amy. Giggity! I'm gonna get you. Giggity!
Oh, dear. Lightyear.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, you know, I think the original Buzz Lightyear Star Command 2D animated movie was really good, and it was a cool story. It was interesting. You know, back then when I was a kid, I really liked it. So I was going into Lightyear. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool, and it looked like the trailer looked cool. Like it looked really like very cinematic, and the story seemed interesting. And you know, the story was interesting at first.
Yeah.
But I think, like, my biggest problem with Lightyear was when he got to the point where all his friends were dead. Right? Like, I really liked the movie up until that point. But then after that, they proceed to introduce the most annoying and boring side characters I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like the new trio.
Yeah.
The granddaughter, the dude who's like a fuck up, and the
Idiot.
other woman. Yeah,
Idiot,
like idiot,
dumb.
and the older woman.
Yeah.
They were so boring. It all felt like they were all side characters, like not side characters, but they were like all of them were trying to fulfill the role of a comic relief.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh, you get to the balloon to get away.
Oh,
That's how you
yeah.
escape this robot.
oh, that's the end of the level. Escape
Yeah.
the robot.
This is actually this
he
is
can't
great.
jump that high.
He can't. You'll actually see him kind of leap in the air a couple of times, well
Oh my God,
above.
there he is. He's trying. And the balloon goes higher.
And then you get a slingshot.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No, continue because I want to share my thoughts too.
Up until that point, like when it got to that point, I was just like, they're really boring. This is like whatever, but I was like, whatever, it's fine. You know, boring ass side characters.
I would even compare them to lesser characters compared to Big Hero 6, where like that was like a diverse cast that was actually kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
But
they
then
were
you've got-
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they were in the picture, I was like, okay, whatever. I don't really care about any of them, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I was more interested. I was like, I wonder what they're gonna do with Zurg. Like, what's that gonna be like?
Right.
And then they reveal that Zurg is just Buzz from the future.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like this movie now. Like right there, I was like, why? Like
Yeah.
I get what they're going for. Story. Oh, he got her.
Yeah.
He got her.
Oopsie.
There she goes.
I guess you know
He's taking her to jail.
taking her to horny jail.
No. No more harassing Sonic.
Quit yapping about Sonic.
I'm tired of you. Throws her off the cliff.
No, he's in the train rails. He's gonna do the invincible. This will teach you.
I should just like edit that with Omni-Man holding Amy's face. It's just like a bunch of Sonics in the train.
Did that upset you?
Why do you care about these animals? It's all the little animals and the robots.
Yeah.
What are they called? The flickies.
The flickies.
It's all the flickies.
Yeah.
Oh, she's petting a little flicky. A little flicky.
We got a little situation.
Anyway, to wrap up my thoughts on Lightyear, it was just like when I saw that there was just like Buzz from the future, I was like, that's lame. It should have just like Zurg can just be an evil robot. Like, and I get what they're going for, the story they're trying to tell with Buzz. I just didn't feel like it made. I feel like it wasn't very effective at telling the story of Buzz coming to terms with like changing as a person and not being so mission focused, and then seeing himself in a potential future of him being only focused on the mission and not caring about anything else.
Yeah.
End up like being kind of a shitty person.
Yeah.
I get that. I just didn't like that.
Yeah.
Like I just didn't expect that. I didn't like that. I would have preferred something more simplified.
Yeah.
Not even just more simplified, but just something more like, yeah, Zurg can be the evil robot, and like you can have the movie just be badass.
It could have been honestly. You know what would have been better? Okay, I like the cat character. Right? Like
Yeah.
it was kind of like a fun little like, hey, reminder of
okay.
self-care.
That was the thing. Like, I typically hate the Pixar trope of the funny animal, but I did like the cat.
I'm glad you like this one.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like this one. I think just like thinking creatively based on what you're saying. Oh, well, I guess we don't really have to pay attention.
No,
but
you were good. We'll get back to this and shit in a second.
Gamma we'll see him again.
Illogical.
I think it would be kind of cool if, like, one way they could do that. Let's say he's going into space, right? He's doing all this time travel.
Yeah.
And maybe like, let's say it was him, the navigation unit,
Yeah.
and the cat, right? Maybe at some point, because like he kind of like crash landed back or something, and there was a split, right? What if like the navigation unit became Zurg or something, also sharing in that mission, and
You know-
that represents that sort of obsession.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be, but I mean, again, I would rather not have these annoying characters. I would
Yeah.
rather not have him be in that
like
scenario.
It's just weird because like I think this movie is a perfect contrast to that original 2D Buzz Lightyear Star Command movie.
Okay.
Because in that movie he did have like 3 other characters that were his sidekicks.
Yes.
But they were much more fun and interesting.
Yeah.
Like there was the robot. There were more fun characters. There was I forget her name.
So there was
like
a capable,
girl.
blue
There was the
chick.
girl. Yeah, the blue alien girl.
The janitor guy.
The janitor
just
guy.
Kind of the funny.
Janitor guy was the best character because he was just a janitor who became a space ranger, and that was so cool.
Yeah, and
he was
cool
funny.
design.
Yeah,
you know,
he was a
like-
big dude. He was like, I'm a fuck up Zurg's robot.
He was strong, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he like just bashing heads and
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah.
So I thought all that was really good. But like in the movie here, it's like you have these characters that don't emulate any kind of personality. They're all just kind of like one note, like I don't know, like they were just one note and not very interesting.
Yeah. Edgy grandma, funny skinny man,
Yeah.
and granddaughter of like another secondary character,
Yeah.
basically.
But yeah,
Oh my god, I have to play.
I can do this one.
Okay, let me put down this egg.
The egg. That's the egg for
So you gotta play whack-a-mole. I'm sorry.
Nah, dude, I love whack-a-mole.
I'll share my thoughts while you play whack-a-mole. How about that?
It's easier to share your thoughts when you're not playing the game.
It really is actually, because you don't have to use. I don't have to use shitty brain power that unfortunately I have devoted to this game. You have to hit Sonic, and Super Sonics are extra points. Eggman's are negative points. Just hit like Sonic. In fact,
This is
after
actually not that bad.
yeah, you could stop now and win.
Nah.
Maybe hit a few other ones. You're winning. This is
Oh,
so
I thought
sad.
that was Tails, actually.
They should have done that.
Yeah, they could have been. I guess it would have been too confusing to have, like. Okay. What do you mean, Eggman?
Can you make it here? Yeah.
I did. It was easy.
Oh, you gotta.
You get the warrior feather.
I guess this is how you get a power
The
up.
warrior feather again. Well, there she is. She's a warrior now.
Kind of looks like There's this one other Sega character that's like a singer. She has like a headpiece like that, kind of. I forget her name. Lala?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I
I
don't-
barely played this game. Huh.
Well, actually, do you want to take that egg or no? Oh, it's gone. Never mind.
All right. So Lightyear. We'll wrap up Lightyear.
Right. Thank you. So even when like there's a bad movie
Yeah.
or like a mid movie, I like finding things that I like from the movie. Yeah. So let me do this egg thing if I'm gonna talk about
Well, if you
Lightyear
want
for
to,
a
I was
minute.
gonna take a drink of water.
But I know what to do with this egg, so I will just do it real quick. So I like if I can find a moment from this movie, like I'm not gonna like justify the movie because of this one moment, but I'll at least walk away with this thing, despite the mess. Right? I would say that the second, when they did that third trilogy of Star Wars, and they had that
Yeah.
second movie, and the ship crashed through and it was quiet.
That
That
was dope.
kicked ass.
Yeah, that was the best.
Movie sucked, but like that was like, okay, you know what? A surprisingly cool idea that happened and was executed like pretty well.
Yeah.
Doesn't justify it, but hey, at least we got something, you know? A little something. And I would say that in Lightyear, with like all the kind of flops, I have two things actually. One, like, you know, dealing with like the flop, everything that they did. When Zurg, which is Buzz from the future, was like literally clawing at the ship and ripping it apart and stuff, and he started like saying out loud like mission log. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Because that was like just like a mirror moment of like, I have been obsessed, I still act like this,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that was cool despite me like kind of being like, why are we doing this whole
It also, I think, like, I did like that part about the initial. That's the thing, is like I like the beginning of the movie, like the first half of the movie, where it's him trying to make it work, you know, like to do the warp speed thing,
Yeah.
because it's like very clear that you can see that he's like, he could just stop and just like everyone else has kind of accepted that they're not gonna get off, and like they just kind of move on with their life, but he's the only one that was just like, no, I must stay with the mission.
Yeah.
And he never got to have a life with the people he knew.
Yeah.
Like, he lost everything.
He did.
he lost all his friends. He never got to like be there for their moments. He never got to see his friend, his like best friend, get married. He never got to see their kid grow up.
Yeah.
Never got to see like any of his other friends go through their lives. He never got to be there for that. He just was mission,
Yeah.
and had nothing other than that. Mm-hmm. And for him, it wasn't a lot of time, but for like, you know, he's just watching his friends die. And I feel like after the first time, it's like, okay, maybe it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You know, like what more can I lose? And it's like, I mean, it already, like, I thought he liked that because it felt like a complete story with like a sad ending where it's like, yeah, you were so focused on your mission that you lost everything.
Yeah.
You know, what else do you have?
Yeah.
Besides that? And what was it for? The people that you were trying to do it for are gone.
Yeah.
What are you still doing? Like, are you doing it because you care about the people? I mean, why? They're dead.
That reminds me of like an actual thing that happened where there was like a Japanese like general like in World War II.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
You know, the world was over and he still didn't believe it and people tried to convince him, but he still didn't believe it and was actually like attacking people, civilians now.
Yeah.
Still fighting for something that was long gone.
Yeah.
And by the time he came to realize it, he was like just kind of depressed after that.
Yeah. It's hard to change your worldview like that.
Yeah. And now I will say something that I don't think it changes anything, but like it's so you know remember we were talking about like the Matrix 4 or whatever?
Did we drown Amy?
No.
Well.
Yeah, I think Ying On. Yeah, you're right.
You're right. We never got the Station
Oh wait,
Square.
no, I can't because the robot will stop it. I'll find the
when
pool.
we get to Station Square.
Yeah, when we get to Station
We're
Square.
gonna get back to Station Square.
Yeah,
eventually.
we will. Don't worry, fellas.
Don't worry, she's gonna die.
It's like cheering for Maria at the movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Can we?
It's funny. We were talking about Sonic Frontiers 3 years ago. Now we're talking about Sonic Movie 3. Good timeline.
Good timeline. Good timeline. When we have Amy drown, can we play like all applause like sound or something? Because, so, okay, Matrix 4, not a great movie, and and all that.
Pretty bad.
But since it was made like the Wachowski, what their names?
Yeah.
Siblings.
I think it was Lana Wachowski who made it.
Maybe just one of the siblings.
It was just one of them.
Man, I gotta do something kind of stupid here.
What are you doing?
I thought I had to move this. Oh, never mind. That's later. They were basically told either make this movie or we'll make it without you. And that's why they made it like, okay, fine, then we'll make it about how the industry sucks.
Yeah, basically.
So the idea behind Lightyear, which I actually want to share with you a while ago, but like, you know, it took a minute to see it. It took 3 years for you to see it.
So true.
Is because the idea behind it, I saw like a behind the scenes for it.
Yeah.
Was that the creators were reflecting on how they'll be working on these projects and so much time will pass by. Like there will be like their friends would have had like their baby shower and stuff, and they were just thinking about how like, man, you know, if you don't notice it, time really does escape you. And then
I mean, we know that.
Yeah,
it's been 3 years.
But I also think it's true. But I also think that like this part they didn't talk about Zurg because like you know this
spoilers.
was like just exploring that dark side, what happens, and like you kind of nailed it with like when you said quote unquote what they're trying to do here with the story.
I think that's actually really interesting because I feel like that's pretty like, I mean, that's a very real thing.
Yeah.
And that whole dark side, I mean, we can talk about the Zurg part, but the Zurg part to me, I guess, would be like the businessman who like gave up pretty much everything so that he could work all the time to be successful, and like his wife divorced him, his kids don't talk to him, he's got nothing but work, so he just works 80 hours a week. You know, he's like, I'm a VP at a mid-sized company. Was it worth it, bro? You're still making like what, 40K? Yeah, I don't know, like,
you know, in a funny parallel, I guess like the job that I ended up leaving, like, yeah, my life situation changed because of it, right? But like, I'm not.
But you were unhappy.
I was unhappy, and like I would have stayed unhappy.
Yeah.
You know, so. But he doesn't really. what is he? At the end, he's like, okay, I guess I'll start appreciating. I got two things, right? One, I guess he learns his lesson because, like, okay, I guess I'll start appreciating the people around me, even though I'm surrounded by mid-ass sidekicks.
Yeah.
And two, I find this kind of odd that they started to get into the. I know, like, hang on, what's she gonna tell me? Because maybe I don't know where I'm going. Thank you, Tickle.
Yep, it's around here somewhere.
Maybe if I go up here, it'll be over here to get the switch to go over there or some shit like that. Yep. Yeah. So they started to get into, I would say, maybe this is like kind of like now we're kind of in the multiverse side of things, side of logic. The ethics behind changing the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know if I really agree with like, oh, if you go back in time, you're erasing all these things that happened. To be like, you're not erasing minds. You know, like he was like, Buzz, you should feel bad about going back in time.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I guess the point of that was just like, well, your friends, like if you were to go back in time and reset everything, your friends have already lived happy lives. You would be theoretically robbing them of those experiences. Like, would your best friend have ever gotten married to the person that she loved? Would she ever have met that person if it were not for the situation that they were in?
You know what?
It's like stuff like that, I think. And I thought that was fine.
Okay, I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah.
I thought of it more of like, you're killing these people that you know if you do this. And I was like, I don't really know if
might
that's
have been
necessarily
presented dramatically like that.
Yeah, it was. And that I like kind of felt. But like when you bring up that thing, like that person, in an interesting way, you're not really an Adventure Time person, right? Like
I've never really seen it that much.
That aspect, what you just described, was explored.
Yeah.
In that, because like she was like, oh, I can undo these things, and then
oh,
it was like,
is this with the Ice King?
Yeah,
and like his mental thing?
Yes,
yeah,
yes. Because like the
he was like
bubblegum girl, yeah, and like he was working with gender bent femme Fiona and Cake.
Yeah,
they're kind of cool characters, honestly. Like it's not just a gender bent thing; it's kind of like exploring these like relationships and stuff, and like that was formed and like, wait, if you do that, then this person that I've just connected with for the first time, does that go away too?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, fuck, what's right here? But with Lightyear, I don't know, it
didn't hit right.
He was feeling bad about like.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's things where you could say like it wasn't conveyed effectively.
I think I would agree to that then, because I didn't feel. And there are other games that explore time, like, I mean, Undertale spoilers, I guess.
Yeah,
every save that you save, and if you reload the game, is actually you going back in time and undoing, like, progress or damage that you've done.
Yeah.
With a select few either knowing and taking advantage of it, or being grateful, you know, for, like... It's different. It's complicated.
Yeah.
But what I took from that was, like... Time travel bad.
Yeah.
Undoing bad things bad.
Yeah.
Like, and plus, just you're right. Like, I think if they like, I'm doing a color thing and I'm not even paying fucking attention.
It's so easy. Children spend hours figuring this out. We as adults can passively do it while talking about different media.
Are you the top 30% that can do it within seconds?
Yeah.
Compared to the mass populace,
98% of the population can't do it.
Can you?
We're just a Facebook ad right now. A random Facebook bot post.
If we got Facebook money, maybe it would be. Do they even make money? I guess they got
Facebook.
Data. Yeah,
yeah, dude.
I haven't thought about like.
Don't you have a MetaQuest? You gave them money. They have your money.
Does that go to? I guess it does.
They made it. It's a MetaQuest.
It's not. I'm not buying games from them. I go on VR chat. I use it for my PC.
Yeah, but then they know
games.
what your eyeballs look like, and they know what the inside of your house looks like. Yeah, they know everything about
They
you.
know what the inside of my old apartment
Mark
looks like.
Zuckerberg could be standing in your living room waiting for you to get home. Hey, Daddy. It's Mark. Just smoking some meats out here in my backyard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Lightyear.
Yeah,
In conclusion.
4
4 out of 10.
That's pretty fair, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair, honestly.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like,
Hey, well, wait,
Yeah.
one more bullshit thing.
yeah,
Here she goes. God damn
look
it.
at her go.
She did the
She thing again.
inhaled to call.
She's like holding on the balloon, pointing at the glowing ball.
We've got 2 edits
Yeah,
now.
there's two edits, or
Amy's
two
great.
two graphics.
2 graphics. That scene that I really liked, right? Zurg ripping apart the spaceship.
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, that was pretty intense. Good. And then, like, right after that cool beat, they take it away by being like, good thing Buzz Lightyear's spacesuit can survive, like, re-entering the atmosphere.
Okay, so that was crazy to me. Cause I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to myself and act like in the past I seen a movie, Jason X. Okay, this is dumb as shit.
Okay.
But Jason Voorhees, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't. Tell me.
It's Friday the 13th. You know that horror movie series,
Okay.
Friday the 13th with
Okay.
Jason the killer. You know.
Okay.
It's a slasher movie.
Yes.
So
yes.
I saw one of those on the Sci-Fi Channel years ago when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Man, when I was a teenager, and so it was like basically it was like Jason X was like Jason. What if Jason Voorhees was in space, in a space station in the future?
What? Wait.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Okay.
Don't ignore the premise. But that was
Is this a YouTube thing?
no, it's a fucking actual movie that people paid money for and worked on and got paid to
What?
make. Yeah, I know, it's really fucking stupid. It's on
I'm
there.
gonna bother my like horror film buff friend about that. 'cause
Ask him, yeah, he'll probably tell you all about
He'll
it.
be, he'll like sigh at it, like that it exists.
Yeah, it is like insane.
So funny.
It is. I mean, it's one of the, it was like dumb, but like the
Yeah.
thing of this movie is that in that movie,
See how
the
fast
end
she's
of
going?
that-
Do you see how fast she went?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
in that movie, at the end of the movie, spoilers. At the end of the movie,
Yeah.
like they eject Jason or something out the airlock. I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
But like, it was kind of weird because it was one of those things where it's like the black guy sacrifices himself for like the white people. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
But like the astronaut, like the black dude was in like the astronaut suit and he like pushed Jason out the airlock and he was like pushing Jason into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, like they're both falling towards Earth.
Yes. Yes.
And they both burn up.
Yeah.
But Buzz was just fine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he should be dead.
Yeah.
Like the ship, I'm pretty sure, was experiencing the friction of the atmosphere.
Yeah. That's why it was an intense scene.
Right.
You're literally
But
seeing.
he's not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no way.
He, if I recall, I haven't seen this movie in what, 1 or 2 years? This movie came out like maybe 3 years ago. I don't know.
Right when we recorded this last part of Let's Play. Let's go.
Woo, that was a good session. Time to watch Lightyear with Kev. Not only does he like fly down there, but he like, it implies that he's Superman carrying it on his back.
Right, yeah, that was crazy.
This ship holding 4 people or something.
Yeah.
And he's fine.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah. In conclusion, 4 out of 10.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Lightyear talk.